Hello, good evening, friends. Today I'm going to explain the Lee Chatelier principle. This principle has been asked by my students, so that explaining this. What the Lee Chatelier principle is saying is, student, you can see this uh, written on the board. When equilibrium is subjected to change in the equilibrium factor. What are the equilibrium factors, students, here? Such as temperature, pressure, concentration, volume, or any addition of inert gases, then equilibrium will shift in that direction to reduce the effect in change. Okay, student. So, what is meaning of this, student? Suppose try to firstly you try to understand one thing, then we will explain in the detail. What is there, student? Suppose A plus B is there, and this is converting into what, student? C plus D. Now you see, student, what you do, suppose it is 1:1 is there, and it is also 1:1. So what we are going to do, student, suppose it is you increase this 2:2. Okay, you increase this, okay, number of mole you increase. So they are saying that is when equilibrium is subjected to change in equilibrium factors such as temperature, pressure, concentration. Suppose your concentration changes, okay, so then the equilibrium will shift in that direction to reduce the effect. Now where should it go? Equilibrium should shift so that these 2 moles will reduce. How? That is, if these 2 mole convert into product, student, so that is effect will be reduced. Okay, so which direction should be the equilibrium will shift, student? In the forward direction. Why, student, forward direction? Because when it is moving in the forward direction, then what will happen, student? This increase in the concentration, number of mole to 2 mole, if it is increased in the forward direction, this will convert into product, so this 2 will be reduced. So this is what the equilibrium, that is the Lee Chatelier is saying, that is when your equilibrium is subjected to change in the pressure, temperature, concentration, okay, volume, then equilibrium will shift in such a way that reduce the effect of change. Okay, whatever the effect you are doing, that should be reduced. Okay, now, student, let us understand one problem. I am taking this, what is, I am having one problem. I am taking effect of temperature. I am using the first case, effect of temperature. So student, what is the effect of temperature? It is having the two cases, student. Effect of temperature is having two cases. What is two cases, student? For endothermic reaction there is a different case, and for exothermic reaction there is different case. Now, student, what is there? Suppose you are taking the endothermic, two type the reaction. So if endothermic means what, student? Endothermic reaction, what? Endothermic, heat required. Okay, student, heat required. And exothermic, what, student? What is exothermic? When you are talking about exothermic means, student, heat released along with product. So when the product is formed, heat is also formed as a side product, and when the endothermic reaction, heat is required to proceed the reaction. Now let us understand with what will happen when this is happening, student. So let us go with the one example, student. So here I am taking for the one example of the effect of temperature for what kind of reaction I am taking, student? Endothermic. Okay, endothermic, student, I told you that is what, that is heat is required. Okay, so here we have example, student, N2 plus O2, and this together, equilibrium means reversible process, student, it is giving 2NO. Along with that, student, what is the energy? If you talk about delta RH, standard enthalpy, student, how much is there, student? Plus 140 kilojoule per mole. This much of energy is required. Okay, this much of energy is required. So this one positive side means, student, positive sign means what? The reaction is endothermic. So if in the reaction is endothermic, means, student, means this much of energy is required. Okay, so what you will be able to do, student, when you are increasing the temperature, student, so what will happen, student? if you are increasing the temperature, the equilibrium will shift always in the forward direction for the endothermic reaction. Equilibrium will shift forward direction in the endothermic. This reaction means, student, this reaction is what? This reaction is also written in this format also. That is N2 plus O2 plus how much heat you are supplying, student? 140 kilojoule per mole. So it is happening, what is happening? It is, student, 2NO. Now you will be able to understand, student. See, if this side, if you are increasing the temperature, if you are what you are doing, student, up. Okay. So if you are increasing the temperature, you can write that is, if you are increasing the temperature, student, so this side is 140 is already there. Okay. This is required. So what will, when you are increasing the temperature of reactant side, that is temperature of the system, what will happen, student? This temperature should be minimized. Okay. They will try to minimize the temperature. How they will try to minimize? If they will try to minimize the effect of temperature, the equilibrium will shift, student, in what direction? The equilibrium will shift into the forward direction. Okay. That again you try to understand in the different words, student. Okay. So suppose you take the one exothermic reaction. Okay. Better to understand with the exothermic reaction. This reaction is there in the NCERT 11th and 12th, student. That is, what is N2 plus, what is, student? N2 plus 3H2, and reversibly in Haber process it is giving 2NH3, and along with delta RH for reaction, student, delta RH for reaction, how much energy it is giving, student, that you try to see. If you want to see the reaction product, student, let me check the light. Something that is happening here. So one second, student. So if you want to see, student, this factor, so what you are going to observe is, student, that is the energy is also getting released. How much delta RH is getting released, student? This is minus 92 kilojoule per mole. Okay, this one the energy. So student, that can also be written like that. This reaction can also be, so N2 plus 3H2 is there, student, N2 plus 3H2, and reversibly it is how much, to 2NH3, along with how much, student? 92 kilojoule per mole. Here is energy is already there in product side, student. So suppose you are increasing the temperature. Okay, when you are increasing the temperature of the system, when you are increasing the temperature, student, you are increasing the temperature of the system. So when you are increasing the temperature, you see, student, product side already the temperature is there, already 92 kilojoule per mole. This is high heat. And if you are increasing the temperature of the system, so equilibrium, which direction it will try to shift, student? Both the side, if you are increasing, what will happen, student? So here already temperature is there. So equilibrium will shift in such a way that effect will minimize. So already heat is, this side is there. So for a student, for exothermic reaction, when you are increasing the temperature, student, when you are increasing the temperature, equilibrium will shift in such a way that effect is minimized. So if this is the system, student, this circle is system, whole temperature you are increasing. So product side, how much temperature will be there? Suppose 50 kilojoule you are increasing this side. So 50 kilojoule also this side, student, kilojoule. So you see, student, 50 plus 92, it will be what, student? 142. Here will be 142, and here is 50. So which direction will shift? Here is more, so it will go reverse direction, so that temperature will minimize. So for endothermic effect of temperature, equilibrium will shift in which direction, student? Equilibrium will shift in what direction, student? Shift in backward direction. Why, student? Backward direction means why, student? That is, product side temperature is more, 142 kilojoule. So what will do? It will go backward side. So that is, this temperature will reduced. So this is what? The more the product, more will be temperature. Per mole, 1 mole 92. So if it is going this direction, number of mole will be reduced of ammonia, so temperature will also reduce, student. So this is the effect of temperature. Now we go for the other factor, student. Let us go and study the effect of pressure also. Okay. So student, the second factor we are going to study, the important factor is what? Let us try to understand effect of pressure. Effect of pressure. So if you are going to study, student, effect of pressure, so what you will find, student, effect of pressure. So any gas you take, student, suppose we are taking H2 plus I2. So what it is giving, student, 2HI. So pressure is proportional to, student, pressure is proportional to number of mole, number of mole. So if you see, student, how for reactant side 1 mole plus 1 mole, how many moles, student? 2 mole. And product side how many mole is there, student? 2 mole. So both side 2 mole is there, student. So equilibrium has, it has no effect. It has, equilibrium has, it has no effect on equilibrium. It has no effect on equilibrium, of this reaction, okay. This reaction, student, when you are talking about H2 plus I, both is having the same number of mole, so there is pressure has no effect, student, okay. So if you want to study some other factor, student, in spite of the pressure for H2 plus I2, it can have some no different, but for the case of pressure, student, number of mole is same, so that is it does not have any effect on equilibrium. So equilibrium will be remain unchanged. It has no effect on equilibrium of this reaction. So no change in production of I, no change in production of I, production of HI. Okay, now you see another example. You try to understand this with the help of other example, student. What other example I am taking? Suppose you take H2 plus 3 and N2 plus 3H2. You are taking N2 plus 3H2, student, and reversibly you go, student, you are getting that is 2NH3 plus plus along with that delta RH already you wrote, student. Know how much? 92 point minus 92.38 kilojoule. So 92 kilojoule per mole you write, student. That is okay, no problem. So here you see, student, in this reaction, so number of mole, NR, number of mole of reactant, what is, student? 1 mole nitrogen plus 3 mole hydrogen. So how many mole, student? 4 mole. अब here you see, student, how many? NP. So N number of product who is going to 2 mole. अब student, P proportional to what, student? P proportional to N. So when you are applying the pressure to the system, student, pressure you are applying. So if you are applying the pressure, student, what you will find, student? Which direction will be pressure will be high? That is reactant side pressure is high. So what will happen? This all the number of moles will convert into product, so pressure will be reduced. 4 moles are there, and so that pressure is high. If you are increasing the pressure, pressure will be high in reactant side. So what the according to Le-Chatelier principle, what is saying? The equilibrium will shift in that direction where the effect is minimized. So if equilibrium will going forward direction, number of mole reduce, so pressure will also reduce this direction, and here will increase. So when increasing the pressure, increasing the pressure of this reaction, product side has more mole, so more pressure, hence what is, student? Hence equilibrium will shift in which direction, student? Will shift in forward direction to minimize its effects. So dear student, I hope you may be understanding this. Okay, now student, what we are going to study the effect of concentration. Let us try to understand, student, effect of concentration. So you can take any example, student, if you are going to study the effect of concentration. So what I am going to do, student, let us see effect of concentration. When you are going to study the effect of concentration, students, so what effect you are, effect of concentration, effect of concentration. So when what is happening, student, with the help of the reaction you try to understand. Okay, so let us take the example, student, H2 plus I2, H2 plus I2. So it is giving a equilibrium is there and 2HI is there. So if you are increasing, here is 2 mole is there, 2 mole, and this side 2 mole. Okay, so what will happen, student, that is always the equilibrium will try to reshift. Okay, so what will happen if increasing, if concentration of reactant, if concentration of reactants increase, students, suppose it become 4 mole, so equilibrium will shift in forward direction to minimize its effect. So if concentration of reactant is increase, then equilibrium will shift in forward direction. Equilibrium will shift in forward direction. Will shift in what direction, student? Will shift in forward direction. Okay, forward direction. This is the first case, student. Now you go to the case number 2, student. What is case? If suppose 2 mole is there, 2 mole, suppose you are increasing this one product 3 mole, if you are doing 3 mole, so here is more, so equilibrium will go that direction, means product, number of moles of product will get broken into the reactant. So that is, if here is more, so equilibrium will try to go into backward direction. So that is both thing is happening, student. If concentration of product is increased, if concentration of product is increased, student, is increased, then what, student? Equilibrium will shift, then equilibrium will shift in backward direction. Equilibrium will shift in backward direction. This is all about this 2 point, student. Now you can go with any example. This is not a very big problem, student. Wherever you find the increase in the concentration of reactant, so product will increase, and if the product concentration is increasing, so the equilibrium will shift in the reverse direction, that is reactant side. Now, student, what next factor you can study, student? Effect of catalyst. Okay, so student, if you are going to study the effect of catalyst, so let us see what is the effect of catalyst is there, student, on equilibrium. So next one is there, effect of catalyst on equilibrium. So dear student, what catalyst do? Catalyst only increases the rate of reaction, okay, rate of reaction, or reduce the time to shift equilibrium, but it does not change the equilibrium. Only what will happen with student, that is catalyst only increase or decrease the rate of reaction. How much time it will require to shift the equilibrium? Suppose if A and B is there, without catalyst equilibrium is self in 5 hours. So what is there, student? A and B, if it is there, A and B, so if there is no catalyst, suppose is Fe2O is there, Fe2O3 catalyst there, or Fe catalyst is there, suppose Fe catalyst is there. So what will happen, student? Catalyst. So what will happen? the reaction equilibrium will equilibrium will achieve in the 1 hours. Okay, so this is what the case of the catalyst, student. Okay, so in case of catalyst, the equilibrium will reached very faster, but when you are talking about the product side, reactant side, that nothing is going to happen, student. If you student, what will happen, suppose one question I am giving, or we will study the problem with the help of the on the Lee Chatelier principle. We will study some problem, student. Thank you so much for watching, friends.